Okay, and the double beep and the check mark means that it's done. I'm going to wipe the excess gels off the head, and I'm also going to wipe the excess gels off of my face and my neck. And then I'm going to go ahead and spread the gel, the treatment gel now, over my skin. This time I'm going to go ahead and just spread the whole thing. So I just put a bead along the head of the Galvanic Spa. Again, when I just feel the head dragging, I'll go ahead and just put more gel. So we don't waste anything. I'll just squeeze the rest, and again, if I have that last bit of gel, I'll put it on the larger surface areas of my skin. So sometimes the problem we have are people trying to use, trying to save the gel. The charge, it's ionically charged and it starts dissipating. So you want to actually make sure that you use it's intended for your face and your neck. So now I'm going to set it to 2 fountains, wait for the number 1. I'm just going to go ahead and set it to 5 minutes. So I'm going to press it to my skin, and I will start the treatment.
So your fingers are still wet?
They're not wet, but if your hands are moist enough, then it's not necessary, but just sometimes for good measure, because I tend to have dry hands, I'll use the water to just moisten my fingertips. Or I could just touch the moist towel. So always staying in contact with the skin. So I just go up and down here, but after, when I want to pull upward and outward, now just change the angle of the Galvanic Spa. Now use it to kind of sculpt out along the jawline. And just move with the way the muscles are. So if you notice, for the most part, my elbow stays in the down position. When people first get started, they're all tense and just really like this, and they end up getting a deltoid workout. So it's not that I don't want to work out, but you'll be able to get a better treatment by just applying just a little techniques that allow you to not get a sore arm. So typically I'll start with my neck, and then I'll work up the lower half of my face. And I'll just start doing that C curve around my eye area. So after you get, used to it, you really don't need the mirror, but when you first get started, you kind of just, you want that mirror there, so you can just confirm that you're getting everything.
You're in it, Mom.
Oh. It's my Mama Donna. And so after you work upwards, you just slide right back down, staying in contact with the skin, and just start all over again. And if you notice it starts drying out a little bit, you can use the moisture mist. So you just continue this treatment. And so in the interest of time, this is just, just continuing the motions and the techniques. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to turn this off. Not because it's done, but so I can show you the rest of the treatment. I'm going to wipe off the excess gel. So the minimum recommendations, if you watch the DVDs produced by the company, is, I believe, 2 minutes and 3 minutes. 2 minutes for the pre-treatment, 3 minutes for the treatment. And so what we did here today for the first cycle was about 5 minutes, and the second cycle would have been 5 minutes. But we're just going to stop there. Wipe off the excess gel. And the gel is pretty thick, so you want to make sure you get it off pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and use the skin mist. We're going to finish with the daily skincare. I'm going to use the True Face Essence Ultra, which is the firming serum. I'm just going to dot, so I twist it off the top. Just do a few dots on my forehead. I squeeze the rest out onto my fingertips. The last step in any skincare regimen is going to be the moisturizer. So this system, there's a moisturizer for the day and there's a moisturizer for the night. So this is the daytime moisturizer, which has an SPF.